If you're a dog owner here in Rapid City, you know what a great place this is. You've got the city and you've got all this amazing outdoor space. So let's talk about how to find the right dog trainer so you and your best friend can really truly enjoy all of it together. Just imagine you're walking around downtown, maybe enjoying a nice day at Main Street Square. When your dog is calm and well behaved, that whole experience is just pleasant. And getting to that point, well, it all starts with the right training. And it's not just downtown, right? When you head out to beautiful spots like Canyon Lake Park or hit the trails in the Black Hills, you need your dog to listen. It's really all about keeping everyone, including your dog, safe and happy. So where do you even start? It can feel a little overwhelming, but finding a great trainer isn't just about getting lucky. It's about having a smart approach. Let's walk through the first step. Okay, so before you even type dog trainers in Rapid City into a search bar, it's a good idea to build a little toolkit for yourself. This just means getting familiar with the basic concepts and what options are even out there. The number one thing to have in your toolkit is an understanding of this, positive reinforcement. It's really the foundation of modern, humane training. The whole idea is to reward the behaviors you want to see instead of punishing the ones you don't. This helps build an incredible bond with your dog and makes them a much calmer, more confident companion. Next up, you'll want to think about the format. Group classes are awesome because they teach your dog how to focus on you, even with all the distractions of other dogs and people around. On the other hand, private sessions are perfect for tackling really specific issues right where they happen. Like going nuts when the doorbell rings. Now, you're going to see a lot of acronyms after a trainer's name, and they actually matter. The dog training industry isn't regulated, which means pretty much anyone can call themselves a trainer. So certifications like CPDTKA or KPA-CTP are your proof that a person has actually studied, passed some tough exams, and keeps up with their education. And for trickier stuff like major fear or aggression, you'd look for specialists with credentials like CBCCKA. All right, let's get practical and talk about the cost. Figuring out your budget ahead of time is a huge part of making sure this whole training thing is a success from start to finish. And it really helps to think of this as an investment. You're not just buying some classes, you're investing in your dog's well-being and, honestly, your own peace of mind for years to come. So here's a quick breakdown of what you can generally expect to pay here in the Rapid City area. For a typical 6-week group class, you're probably looking at something between $150 and $280. A single private lesson usually falls somewhere between $100 and $180. And of course, more intensive options like a board and train program are going to be a bigger investment. Knowing these numbers helps you plan. Okay, so you've got your toolkit, you've thought about your budget, now it's time to actually find your person. And this part is all about asking the right questions so you can feel really confident you've found the perfect fit for both you and your dog. Think of this as your interview checklist. First up, ask them straight up about their methods. You want to make sure they're all about that positive reinforcement we talked about. Ask about their certifications. A good trainer will be happy to talk about them. A really big one is to ask how they'll create a plan specifically for your dog's personality and your goals. And of course, get all the details on costs, cancellation policies, and how you'll both track your dog's progress. Because look, the training doesn't just happen in a class or in your house. The real test and where the skills really stick is when you take them out into the real world, right here in our city. First things first, you gotta know the local rules. Here in Rapid City, your dog needs to be on a leash everywhere in public, unless you're in a designated dog park. Also, your dog needs to be licensed with the city once they're over 4 months old. And a rabies vaccine isn't just a good idea, it's the law in South Dakota. Just knowing these things is part of being a great dog owner in our community. So where can you go practice all these new skills? For safe, off-leash work, like practicing coming when called, the fenced-in dog parks at Memorial Park or Canyon Lake are fantastic. And for working on that polite leash walking with some real-life distractions, you can't beat the trails at M Hill or the Skyline Wilderness area. When it comes down to it, finding that right trainer is really just the first step. The real prize is having a dog that can join you for more of your life here in Rapid City. They can come with you on adventures, be relaxed when you have friends over, and just be a wonderful neighbor. We wish you the very best of luck in your search and in all the amazing experiences you're going to have together.